Who will start the question? Fadl. Because of you are the manager or what?
I guess so.
Okay.
On the issue of choosing a spouse, you had talked about physical attributes such as her looks, sound, stuff like that. Can you describe more than on
Yes.
choosing on the deen aspect of what level should we be acceptive and be satisfied
when
of?
I spoke about the physical look, because none thinks about a spouse unless the physical look attracts him first. After that, he will find something else. But Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, the spouse, the female spouse, or the mate, should be chosen according to one of four. Her honor, she's from a very honored family. She is from a very rich family. Number two, honor, rich. She is so gorgeous, no one can beat her. If they will look for someone to be the Miss Universe, she will be chosen 10 times. And the last thing, for her pure religion and humbleness to God. But Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, as a, let's say, let me adopt that, but it's wrong. As a messenger, I don't want to say as a doctor who prescribes the best of medicine, as a messenger who is inspired or received the revelation from God, he said, choose a religious one. Because money could be ended for any reason. The market collapsed, so she became poor. Or her beauty, by time, just let me talk to you, seriously. I'm talking to the guys, the boys. Let me be very hopeful guy. I don't know how you call it. Optimist. Optimistic, correct? Optimistic guy. The other way is pessimistic. Is that correct? The opposite? Let me be optimistic guy. After the first 3 months, she's done with it. She's not the same gorgeous girl in your eyes. You got used to her. You got used to that certain level of beauty. Maybe another girl, less beauty than her, she will attract your eye. This is related to the beauty part. The honor of the family, we have in Egypt plenty. Honor family. Most of them involved in big crimes in the communities, and they collapse in the country while they are so honored. So honor doesn't mean, what if she is honored from a good tribe, from a good family, and she's so beautiful, and she is so rich also, and she's religious? Oh man, you are lucky. Please let me know where is she, so maybe I will go before you. Of course, no one will accept me 6 years. All right? I'm running in the extra time. What do you call extra time after the soccer ball? Extra time? I'm in the extra time. Nobody will. Anyway, go back to our subject. So the deen and deen, honor, wealth, what is the first one? The beautifulness. Okay? If you can get 2 out of 4, you're lucky. 3, 1, make that one to be the deen. Because without deen, she will sell you at the first time she will hold her cell phone. And when she will die in 911 to get rid of it. Believe me. She will kick you at the earliest corner if you don't click with her. If you don't listen to her command. Without religion, that house cannot produce healthy, religious, Muslim children. Ever. All right? So be careful. But I add to that, nowadays, you are preparing for your PhD or your bachelor or your associate. If you go to marry a literate girl, if she's a religious and highly educated religious wife, that means you're still okay. But if she is not religious enough, she's not educated in religion, and she's illiterate, you speak about chemistry, and she, huh? The boys come from the kindergarten. 1 + 1 = 2. She said, huh? He doesn't know. That marriage is not equal marriage. So get something very close to you. You have bachelor, get something with associate. Get someone with high school. So she's able to raise the kids till the level of high school, and she will stop here. By that time, the kids will be strong in language. They can continue in the college on their own. You have PhD, it's okay to get someone with bachelor. You have 10 PhDs, fine. It's okay to get one with 3 PhDs and 2 master degrees, the level. But don't drop the religion. Don't be happy with a girl above you in education. If she's leveled with you, fine. Above you, wait and see. She will look at you from above. You are not educated. I have. It will come at and you'll hear, I have PhD and you're nothing. You are high school. Who are you? Who you think yourself are? So, this is the brief of that answer. I hope I fulfilled. Second, we still have 20 minutes. Quickly.
Does engagement have any basis in Islam or no?
Yes, engagement. He speaks to your father, and after that, no single relationship between you, no calling, no viewing, no nothing, no going out together, no nothing till the contract will be written. Day of marriage, he's your husband. But if your father add a different condition, that means I will do the contract, but you don't approach her. Yes, you can come, sit, you go together, but you know what I mean. No approaching. As a man can approach his wife at his own house. No approaching whatsoever till she goes to your house on the day of wedding day. So you have to respect that condition, because it's an additional condition on the day of contract. Right? Did I fulfill what you asked about? So maybe you will say, how I will communicate with him? How do I study him? Believe me, if you get a religious guy, and you are a religious girl as you look like, and I don't praise you before Allah, Allah knows your heart. I hope you are okay, inshallah. So that means, always, if you have disagreement, you go back to the rules of Quran and Sunnah, you will agree. Because you both love the one who will get you together in halal, which is Allah and Messenger Muhammad, peace be upon him. Sunnah of Messenger Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Okay? Now, who raised his hand here? Now.
Yeah, what do we say to our parents who are not really encouraging marriage because we don't fulfill the financial requirements in terms of marriage? So, like nowadays, it's really hard to get married. I'm sure, like, I spoke to many of my friends and my brothers in MSA. I think we're all like excited about getting married, but what holds us back is
financial status.
Yeah,
okay.
Especially with different cultures, you know. No matter how religious they are, unfortunately, when it comes down to marriage, there's no such thing as religion. It's really put aside, and it's a matter of this will cost.
This problem,
and even with shuyukh sometimes too.
Yeah.
From
this problem because most of our families They are not Islamically educated. None at all. So they care for dunya, not for religion. And if you try to communicate with them, to explain to them, oh, you sound like a crazy guy speaking from the bottom of a well, all right? So they don't listen to you, all right? So, in that case, I say to you, you have to speak in a very humble way to your parents. Don't speak to them from above. Don't ever give him indication that you are ignorant in Islam. Don't. Because you will be surprised with their response. I fall in that mistake. Don't copy my mistake. I was talking to my father as if he doesn't understand anything in Sunnah. And I lost him 10 years till I was able to restore his credibility with me. Don't. Even if he is not educated, speak to him from the way of fear of God, with a very low tone. He is stubborn, you should be very patient. Okay? As a father of the family, they want this and that and this and that. They don't. I cannot say it is haram in our religion for the family to ask mahr, $1 million for their girl. If you can afford it, go ahead. You're not buying it, but this is what they want. If you can afford it, go ahead. No, you cannot afford it, so go to another girl which her family may level with you. All right? Don't think, if I don't get married to this girl, I will kill myself. No. Believe me, you won't kill yourself. All right? And let me tell you something else. Okay. If you get married to her and you really enjoyed your life with her and now she's dead, are you going to bury yourself with her? Are you going to be buried with her in the same day? Please put me with her in the shroud. Please put me with her in the grave. Are you going to choose that? No. Do you understand what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Okay? So don't think that without that specific girl or without that specific man, I'm finished. The end will come. No. Start again. You have to believe that La ilaha illallah means is that what you will see in this life is recorded 50,000 years before creation. And they claim that the creation of the globe was maybe is back to maybe 20 billion years. So whether yes or no, I believe if I will marry that girl, I will marry her if this is in the record of God. So deal with God with trust. Don't squeeze yourself, don't crush yourself. If you cannot afford the marriage nowadays because of the hard condition or because of your financial status, the condition is above your ability, fast every other day. Fast Monday and Thursday. Fast every other day to break the body language to you. Break it. This is the advice of Rasulullah. He said, oh young guys, whoever, or young men, or youth, whoever can afford to get married physically and financially and mentally, socially. He have that passion. I want to have a family. I want to have children to play with me. Not like this guy. He said, oh, I cannot stand this baby girl jumping up and down. No, because you didn't try it yet. Why I was happy when you and your 5 brothers are jumping up and down everywhere? Because I love to have a family. Once you will have that feeling, I love to have a family, everything will be nice. even if you have 10 children in the house, because you really, socially, you are prepared. Financially, don't worry, Allah will send the rizq. But you arrange yourself. Every 3 years, 1 kid. Every 3 years, 1 kid. Why every 3 years? Because Allah advised us to fulfill the suckling for 2 years. To have a strong body again. Breastfeeding. Don't say, no. I will buy him milk from the pharmacy. No, you. If you are able, give it to him. That makes the relationship between you and children very strong ties. And 1 year pregnancy, that means 2 years and a year for the next 3 months resting also after finishing the 2 years of suckling. Now you can start a new baby project. Now you need every 3 years there is a baby. So you can arrange. This is what Allah gave you.
So there's nothing wrong with the parents asking for $1 million dowry.
If you can afford it, pay it.
No, for them saying there's nothing.
No, for them to say it, yes, they are not blamed. But if they is doing this just to make you disabled, maybe they accept less from someone else. They put that condition on you because they don't like your eyeglasses, for example. Oh, we hate his eyeglasses. He doesn't. He's putting black frame. What if he put silver frame? Oh, maybe we will love it for no reason, for nonsense reason. All right? Or maybe they will refuse him like me. Oh, he has a big nose. We don't want that guy. $1 million. Against that big nose. All right? No. But if you find the talk is sense and normal, and you can afford it, and you don't look to the wife afterward that, look how much I paid to get you. No. You paid that voluntarily with your free will. So don't criticize the wife in the future. Even if you saw your $1 million in her hand, because that's her right. She put him in her account, bank account. Don't say, oh, I paid for that gift. No, if you think she deserves it, pay it. If you have it. But if you don't have it, and you know she deserves, you can answer. I know she deserves not only $1 million, she deserves 10 million. But I can promise her to live according to Quran and Sunnah, to do all my part, to respect her, to have a good family. I hope you will accept my little offer. I have 5,000, or I have 2,000, or I have 1,000. If they accept, fine. If they don't accept, it is not the end of the world, son. You will find another way. Okay? That's my advice. Now, hi.
Could you, I'm a little confused, could you further explain the dowry? Does the woman propose all these things, or is it in between both families?
No, it is something, okay. Dowry is a must in Islamic rules. Why? Because this is like a compensation. Will be in the pocket of the girl, not her father, not her mother, not her family. He have no duties toward the father, the family. He had duties toward the girl. This golden gift, or that ring, and this check of 5,000 or 2,000 or once, or even 200, this is your ability, and she accepted. That is her absolute right. Why? Because you're taking that girl from that house which she's been raised in, from between that family. You take her to a different guy to live with him. So you make her happy with that. That's a gift for you to accept to move with me. All right?
Yeah.
But if they want to drop it or postpone it, I don't have the money now, but I owe her 10,000. Fine. So when you will be able to fulfill those 10,000, as soon as I get them, no deadline, so she is with you. If she died before you, while she was your wife, that become her money to be divided over the inheritance. Everyone will take a share. He is one of the inheritors, the husband. So if he have children, he have to keep 1/4 for himself, and 3/4 to be divided over the children. Okay? If there is no children and she died early, so he keeps for himself 1/2, and her mother will inherit, her father will inherit. Okay? Or there are many rules in that subject. I mean, if he died before her, the money due too, from any money he left behind. First, her dowry to be on-sided, all right? That's her mahar, okay? She have to take it. And whatever he left, because it's like a debt, paying debt is first. And after that, if anything left behind, after paying all the creditors, is that correct? In that case, if nothing left, forget. But if something left, will be divided once again according to Sharia, and she is one from the inheritors. She will inherit 1/8 if she have children, or 1/4 if have no children. Okay? So dowry is a must for girl to feel like she's compensated. I'm not leaving the house of my father for free, all right? And I'm afraid. I'm going to that guy. I don't know who's he. That's why, if the contract is done, give a long rest between the time of contract and the time of moving to his house. Why? Because he will come and visit. Maybe he was so decent, always smile. After the contract, you will find the red eyes all the time. So now you know his secret. All right? And you can put conditions in your contract. If during the contract time, before I moved to your house, I found that you violated Quran and Sunnah, and you're really not that person who wants to follow Quran and Sunnah, I have the right to ask to terminate that marriage, and you have no objection. You can add that condition in your marriage. So he's not playing games with you. I'm saying that nowadays, plenty guys, they have deviated hearts, but they act like good guys. Plenty girls, they act like good girls, but they have a deviated heart. So I want you to be sure about the guy you want to pick him up as your mate, male or female. Always ask Allah to help you to choose the best guy. I know everyone have a dream, but that guy, he will take me and nab me from my house on a white horse and run while my hair is flying behind me. Your hair will fly. You will ride the horse you love. The paradise is not too far from you. You're sitting on a chair. Hellfire, paradise is closer to you than the chair you sit on, because I don't guarantee my life one more second. So, if I die now, hellfire or paradise. So, if you can compromise some of that good description you imagined day and night, I need him 8 feet guys tall. I need him 8 feet guys tall. Guy tall. Now, time is over.